All right, Cam Buford here, voice of the fans. What's good in sports here in Los Angeles News Observer. I got Mr. Trevor Beck, one of the co-founders of DoGood, Local Human.
Yeah, co-founder of the DoGood Foundation and Local Human with Isaac, and we're here at our Thanksgiving drive-through. We put this on really as an opportunity to give back to our community. So today what we're doing is providing Thanksgiving dinner, like you see in the back, from all the way from turkey down to the pumpkin pie and everything in between, to over 450 families in the Santa Ana community. We partner with the Santa Ana Unified School District to identify these families, and we had a crazy turnout with all of our volunteers. It's been an awesome event so far.
So all of these are volunteers. Everybody in the black shirts and the Local Human and the give back is volunteers.
Exactly. So Isaac and I, we started Local Human about 6 months ago.
Wow.
And when we opened this up, we were crossing our fingers that we were going to get 10 volunteers to sign up. And actually, we had over 100 people sign up.
Okay.
We actually had to close the volunteer list. We just had so many people, and one of our mantras at Local Human is "Do good, feel good." And so while we're giving away all of these meals, I also think something else that's important is we're giving all these volunteers an opportunity to feel good themselves by giving away all of these meals and putting them in the trunk and feeling like they're doing good in their community.
So kind of a win-win, if you will, for everybody involved, huh?
Exactly.
So this is obviously an excellent thought. You're thinking about the community, you're thinking about other people, and thinking about giving back. But why do you have the urge, the sense, the desire to do this?
I mean, that's a deep question. I think that anytime you do something in life, it always seems like the best thing that you do, whether you're making a lot of money or whether you're everything all boils down to just being a good person and doing the right thing. And Isaac and I, we teamed up about 6 months ago. We're neighbors, but we teamed up 6 months ago.
Wow.
And we just realized that doing good makes you feel the best. And so it doesn't come down to money. It doesn't come down to even legacy for that matter. It just comes down to just doing good things.
Okay.
And so Isaac and I created our entire company based around just doing good. So all of our apparel, all of the proceeds from our apparel always are donated back to our nonprofit. And then within our nonprofit, we do stuff like this. We tackle mental health in the form of financial literacy. And we just try to make an impact in our community.
Okay, where can people find out more about Local Human and then DoGood Foundation?
Yeah, so if you go to our website, it's localhuman.com, localhuman.co. You can check out all of our products, and again, all of the products, we donate 100% of the proceeds. So we're not taking a penny from anything of what we're doing, and we're putting on stuff like this. We have a couple other things rolling around the holiday season that you can check out on the website. So between Thanksgiving and the end of December, all of the proceeds are going to go towards those 3 specific events, and you guys can check that out on our website. That's
pretty dope. So let me get this straight. While you guys are talking over the fence between your houses, you guys have come up with this foundation to give back to the community. Is that accurate? Do I got that?
I mean, so Isaac's a dog owner, I'm a dog owner, and when COVID first hit and quarantine fell in, Isaac and I were spending a lot of time at the dog park. A lot of time at the dog park. And so, Isaac being, I can't say enough good things about Isaac. I think, there's guys in the NFL that are good guys. Isaac's one of those guys, and even though he has this big platform and this big name, and people look at him like, he's this big NFL guy. I think that one thing that's really strong about Isaac is that he has a really firm touch with the community. And Isaac actually, it was actually Isaac's idea to put together something that was extremely philanthropic. I had started a couple businesses in the past, so I kind of knew how to put the rubber to the road a little bit. Okay. But a lot of this is Isaac's idea. Okay. And I think it's just really cool that someone with his platform, playing for the Chargers, being in the NFL, is out here wanting to do a lot of these things. And, it's impossible to keep Isaac away regardless of anything like that. So, most of this comes down to, Isaac using his platform for good.
Okay, that's super dope. Trevor Beck, thank you for your time. I think this is a fantastic venture that you're doing. You got obviously a lot of community support and the people that's out here. You can see it's a lot of people out here, folks. And then the families that are here are in need, obviously. So it's a wonderful thing that you're doing. So do good, feel good is a motto.
Do good, feel good.
Who came up with that?
Oh man, I don't even. probably like someone just on the street. I don't even know, but we stuck with it.
It sounds good. It works good, and then it obviously makes people feel good. So thank you for your time. One more time, let the people know where they can find you guys' information.
Yep. So it's localhuman.co, and check out all of our new holiday stuff. All the proceeds are going to 3 big events that we're putting on for the community.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you.
Cam Buford here, voice of the fans, what's good in sports, Los Angeles News Observer. Got Miss Lily Foster here, and I was told that she's running the charitable volunteers here at this charity event for Local Human and DoGood Sports Foundation. Why'd you choose to donate your time to this event?
So I've had an extremely blessed life, and I just want to do my part. I've seen Isaac and Trevor with Local Human for a while, and they're just extremely inspiring to see everything that they've done, and it's really touching to see like all of these people putting in their hard work, and just to do my little part to maybe make someone's day is just incredible.
Okay, so how long have you been a part of Local Human?
I was brought on pretty recently, so it's been about probably like a month or two, honestly. I reached out to them after they actually did something awesome for my dad. My dad's a teacher, and one of their biggest initiatives is teachers.
Right.
So they kind of just said if you know a teacher, hit us up. And then they did this amazing thing for my dad. They gave him a whole bunch of stuff for his classroom because of everything going on with COVID. It's been crazy for teachers. And then ever since then, I just asked to get involved, and they've been incredible, and I became the volunteer coordinator, and now I'm here. So
how did you get all the coordinating all the volunteers that are here? There's a bunch of you guys I see.
So we had a big turnout. We were super excited. We just kind of reached out through people we knew, through our community, and we also posted on our social media accounts. And then we've just been sending emails to them, and they're all so awesome, donating their time. They've all been incredible, and I'm
So, Becca, where can they find you on social media to see kind of what other stuff that you have going on?
So we post most of our stuff on Local Human. That's what everything will be for our stuff. You want my personal one?
If you want to share it, so people can follow you, Becca, and the good work that you're doing.
My personal is at Lily Foster on everything. At Lily Foster.
At Lily Foster?
Yes.
All right, the super volunteer, huh?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so this is really good. Are you going to be participating in events in the future? Early in this, they said they might have a bike for tykes going on, and do you want to tell us more about that, or do we need to go to localhuman.co?
Go to Local Human and you'll find more information on that.
Okay, that's super. Thank you for your time, Becca. I really appreciate it. Anything else you want to let the people know about you and yourself and what you're doing out here?
If you want to volunteer, if you're interested in this, check out Local Human. We'll be posting. There's going to be a lot more opportunities to volunteer. So if you are interested in that, check out Local Human, and you can fill out that volunteer form, and we'll send you emails.
Thank you for your time, Becca, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Cameron Buford here once again, voice of the fans. What's good in sports? Los Angeles News Observer. I got Becca Stanton. Becca, remind me of that spelling, Becca.
Bekah.
Okay, all right. So Becca, we got big things going on here. You guys got the food trucks out here. You got a lot of cars passing through, a lot of volunteers. Explain to the people what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're welcoming 450 families here today. Most of these families are low-income families, so we're taking away that pressure to pay for their own meals financially, and we're supplying with them with all the food they need to celebrate Thanksgiving independently.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, I talked to Trevor, I talked to Isaac, and they told me kind of what they're doing, and you know, they're entrepreneurs kind of giving out here, giving to the people.
Yeah.
But what about you? Like, couldn't you be at school, or with it's 70 degrees at the beach with your sand between your toes? Couldn't you be doing something else?
Yeah, so I'm actually in grad school right now pursuing my master's in nonprofit. So,
oh, wow, super.
This is what I'm very passionate about.
Okay,
so,
okay.
I met Isaac about 7 years ago at Notre Dame.
Oh, wow.
And I'm in grad school at Notre Dame right now, so
Okay.
I flew out here for the event to come help.
Oh, that's super dope.
So yeah, this is, again, what I'm really passionate about doing and serving others. That's what really guides me and gives me my energy. So I'm happy to be here.
What sparked that desire?
I think just seeing like how much of an impact that a simple gesture can have. So, you know, something as simple as paying for someone's coffee really has the ability to make someone's day, whereas something like this, giving someone meals for Thanksgiving, that has just a massive impact, and that's something that I really want to be a part of.
Wow, that's super dope. So, you came out here from Indiana. This has to be better weather than Indiana, right?
It's covered in snow right now there.
So you came out here to be a part of this foundation.
Yeah.
How do you believe it's going on? And how do you believe are you going to stay here all December to kind of work with their other events, or just this particular event?
Yeah, so I'll just be here for this event in particular. So I've been working remotely from South Bend with Local Human and really helping with the philanthropic side of Local Human, specifically the DoGood Foundation. So I'll continue to work with them from South Bend, and if there's any other events I can fly out for, you know, keeping in mind COVID restrictions, then I'll be here.
Now, Becca, if there's somebody who's as passionate about giving back as you and wants some ideas or advice on how to get started in that, where can the people find you to get that advice?
So there's a lot of different ways to get involved with Local Human. And so, yeah, if you want to get involved with Local Human specifically, I can give you that email as well. And so that's Becca, Bekah, at localhuman.co.
Okay, that's super dope, Becca.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. I'm sure the message is do good, feel good.
Yeah.
I'm sure this makes you feel pretty excited. I can see it behind your mask that you're pretty excited about giving back, and it just makes your heart, warms your heart. So it warmed my heart to see you guys out here. A lot of volunteers, a lot of families coming through. So thank you from me and on behalf of the families that's coming through. So happy holidays. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and then we'll talk to you in the future, hopefully.
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you.
Okay, Cameron Buford here. Well, I got Isaac Rochell. We're here.
Guys?
Hey, what's up, Isaac? I want you to tell me about Local Human. I mean, you spoke about it once before. I think during the preseason I asked you about it. But now this is life. Now you're breathing life into it. Now we see some action, some activity going on. Talk about why Local Human, DoGood Foundation, and then your partnership with Trevor and how you guys got started with this.
Yeah, so it's a good question. So Local Human started really as a conviction to give back. So we were in the pandemic like everybody else was. Now this was 7 months ago. And we were like, we need to give back to the people that are most affected by COVID. So we identified the elderly population, and we started Local Human literally to give back to the elderly population.
Wow.
With our first campaign, we raised $5,000 just through t-shirt sales, donated 1,500 meals, and it was really impactful. And what that's turned into is just a series of campaigns and different initiatives like this, and we've donated over $50,000.
Oh, that's huge.
It's unreal. I mean, it's crazy. And you met Trevor. Trevor's been such a cool person to be partnered with because he's really good at executing. So see behind me, we've got people packing these bags for these families. Like I said, 450 families are coming through today. They're going to get everything they need for Thanksgiving, all the essentials. And our goal is just to lift the financial burden off these families. You know, people are in extreme need of sitting around a table in a healthy way, COVID friendly, and having conversations and hanging out. And we don't want families that can't necessarily be able to pay for these meals to not be able to do that. So as much as we can, let's lift that financial burden and give people the opportunity to be together.
No, that's a tremendous thought, and a huge props to you and Trevor kind of for putting this together. There's Trevor in the background now carrying boxes for the people.
He does it all.
But you're an NFL star. You're in the NFL. I mean, you make tons of money. You're around a lot of rich people. When you could be on the beach getting some sand between your toes, kicking back, get a nice massage, why do you choose to be out here giving back to the community?
Yeah, I think it matters. For me, it's like I've been in the league 4 years, and since I've been young, when I thought about being in the NFL, one thing that I always thought about in my mind was when I'm done with that time being a professional athlete, I want people to remember me and know me as a guy who genuinely cared about his community. This just happens to be the community I'm in, and I truly think it's an obligation. So we're doing everything we can do here to just make an impact.
That's super dope. Now, Trevor kind of let it out the box. He said you guys are both dog owners. What kind of dog do you have?
I have a golden retriever. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even know Trev. Really, a year ago, I didn't even know him. Wow. And then, you know, it's just such a blessing. It's crazy how life works out. Now we have this company that, like I said, donated $50,000. It's crazy to think about. So, like I said, the universe is super weird.
Okay, but that's, I mean, you do good, you feel good, right? That's the motto that you guys live by, yeah. And kindred spirits kind of find each other, right?
I think there's some truth to that, and we really do believe that. We feel like, you know, all these people volunteering, you know, it feels good to do that, and we've seen ourselves as facilitators of doing good since the beginning, you know, in a lot of different ways. We're kind of the middleman for people to be able to give back. You know, we sell T-shirts so people can donate through buying apparel. And in this case, you know, we're the middleman between somebody who's sitting at home and wanting to give back, and now we're allowing them to give back by creating this event. So I think you're totally right. It feels good to do good. And no doubt the universe brings together people that are like-minded.
Where can they find the T-shirts and the apparel that you guys have?
Great question. Localhuman.co. You can go on there. You can find out what we're doing in December. You can donate to that. You can donate to the foundation, or just buy a T-shirt. 100% of the proceeds from the T-shirts get donated. And for the next month, all that money is going to go to our December initiative. We're going to do some really cool things. And like I said, it's as simple as buying a T-shirt. Okay, that's super dope. People can buy T-shirts, localhuman.co, and that they can participate in your give back in your foundation that way. Yeah. And then you'll have more events throughout the month of December? Yeah, so we have 3 events for sure that are happening. It's going to be our Bikes for Tykes, which is going to be a bike giveaway. We're going to sponsor families, low-income families, and just their Christmas presents and whatever, and all that stuff. And then we're also going to support teachers, because we really do have a unique, you know, interest in helping teachers. My mom's a teacher.
Wow.
We've already done a lot for students and teachers.
Okay.
So those are the 3 events. But as we bring people on to partner with, like Trai Turner partnering with us for this event, we might have some other events. We're thinking about planning another event just like this for a Christmas dinner. So just be on the lookout. I think the point is, you know, the more that people get involved, the more that we can do, and they're seeing a dollar for dollar, you know, impact. Because we donate everything.
That's super dope. Now let's talk football. You mentioned Trai. I don't see you. Where's Trai? Trai, where you at, big guy?
Trai is not here right now. Trai was a little concerned about COVID, understandably so. I've kept my distance this whole time. I really, you know, it's hard for me not to get my hands in everything and do everything, but I'm kind of just staying right here, encouraging people. But yeah, Trai was very involved in the happening of this event.
Just busting his chops.
Yeah.
just busting the chops. Okay, so let's talk about your team. The Chargers, you guys kind of have struggling throughout the season here, but you got one shining star as your quarterback.
Yeah.
What did you know about your quarterback before the season started, and then now week 11? What's the difference there?
And he's done extremely well. I mean, in camp, you know, you watch him, you see him throw, you know he can throw, you know he's a 6th overall pick.
Yeah.
So you're assuming he's good. But then he just got thrown in the fire.
Yeah, just kind of. Yeah.
And the dude has not looked back since. So, it's been really impressive seeing him grow as a quarterback. I think he's got like some sleeping leadership traits. Like I think as he develops and matures kind of off the field in the locker room, he's going to be an unbelievable leader for us. But I mean, you see the way he throws the ball. The dude can play.
Yeah, he's a star. I was just arguing with a buddy of mine who put him number 5 in the league right now, and I'm not quite sure he's right there, but he's pretty damn good.
I think it's hard to argue the way that he's played that he's not, kind of in the conversation for that top 5, top 10 right now. The way he's performing, I'm gonna have confidence in him no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, he's putting up numbers, so I mean I can justify it either way. But I think there's some guys who've just been in the league a little longer. Actually, that probably deserve that recognition.
But he's great. I think the point is I'm super proud of him.
Yeah, well, we all are. I mean, I enjoy seeing him every week. I get to watch and report on you guys every week, so I see what he's doing and see the development. He's been pretty damn good.
Really good.
What about your defensive player? What about Kenneth Murray? He's another rookie on the team. Talk about his development throughout the season.
Yeah, he's kind of on that same track where he's developing fast. I think he's doing a great job. I mean, obviously, when you're a rookie and you're thrown in situations and playing early, you got that learning curve that you have to learn a lot really quick. But I think he's doing a great job. You definitely see him make plays and show up on tape. So I think he's done a really good job up to this point.
And talk about your growth. Now, again, we just talked about 2 rookies here. Your rookie, you look back 4 years when you were a rookie. Obviously, you had training camp and preseason games to play to kind of get your feet wet. But talk about your development from then 4 years ago to now, and how comfortable you feel with the game. How much the game has slowed down for you, maybe?
Oh my gosh, it's a game changer. I mean, when you're in your first year, it's different for everybody, but for me, the game was really fast. There's just little things, that you don't notice when you're a rookie. You don't notice formations as much when you're a rookie. You don't know, like, is this going to be run fast? You don't have an idea. You don't know how to watch tape. Just tons of stuff. Now that I'm older and I'm in year 4, I feel like a vet. I feel like I have a better understanding. The game's definitely slowed down. And I think you brought up a good point. That's going to happen for a lot of young guys right now that are already playing well. They're going to have that same trajectory. But yeah, I mean, it's like night and day.
Okay. Rochell, I'm not going to hold you back, man. I'm not going to hold you up. I really appreciate you taking time. The families, I'm sure they really appreciate it, man. Taking the burden off of them and giving them, filling up their table for the holidays. What is the holidays like in Thanksgiving, like in the Rochell household? What are you looking at? Are you looking to kill some turkey yourself, or what's your favorite part of the dinner?
Man, I like everything. I don't really have a preference. It's going to be weird this year. It's definitely going to be different. Like a lot of these families, not going to be as like with everybody.
Jovial, because the family's concerns,
Yeah, because of COVID. But, it is what it is. I'm excited just for the time of the year. I think it's a time of the year where you can at least reflect and be thankful for what you do have. But yeah, I'm eating everything.
There you go. Let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, it's just Isaac Rochell. If you type my name in on the social medias, you'll find me. I'm on all of them. I'm active, so check me out.
And appreciate your time again. Thank you for giving back. Thanks for allowing me to cover this, and then we'll talk to you soon.
No doubt. Appreciate you.